If you are part of a breach, then this video is for you. I've been part of the largest financial data breach in Canada in history. And today I want to share with you a few tips to protect yourself. And at the end, I will share how does it feel years after the breach. Hi, my name is Samira. I'm a cybersecurity professional helping people to balance security with convenience. In my case, the data leaked. It didn't include just my full name, address, phone number, email, but also my date of birth, my NAS, the national insurance number, and for sure, all my bank account information. And the question here is, what bad may happen? With all this information, when we say the data is breached, the data is exposed, and criminals have access. The main motivation for data breaches, 99%, is financial, money. They're gonna try to leverage the data in different ways to get money as much as possible. For example, taking credit, loans on your behalf. The second, stealing identity. And this is by making fake documents, passport, driver license, and selling them. The third, sending scams, phishing, all the same purpose, to make money. And here where I say, don't panic. In my case, it felt like the whole community was impacted. And when the data breach happens, it happens. There is nothing we can change. However, there are ways, and real ways, to reduce the risk of this scary scenario that our brain keep replaying. There are ways also to detect and also to respond if the worst happens. Start with the most urgent one, the account linked to the organization that was breached. In my case, it was my bank account. You need to change the password to a unique and strong password and make sure two-factor authentication is enabled. Another thing, if by any means you think this password, the one that was leaked with the account, is reused with one of your sensitive accounts, you need to check. And if you're wondering what is your most sensitive account, I'll link a video below for you. Expect that the email that was leaked and exposed is going to be targeted for spams and phish. And I get it. If it's your primary email, you're maybe using it with different institution and organization. I would recommend that you start moving away from this email. You can create a new one and start replacing it. In North America, in Canada, we have Equifax and TransUnion. In the US, they have also Experian. And these are all credit bureau monitoring. And what it does, so in case there is a loan or a credit that is requested in your name, you will receive an alert, a notification. But remember, it's gonna be up to you to validate if it's legitimate or you need to block it. If you're anxious, you can put a fraud alert on your credit file. And this is what does it mean. A lender, he can't issue a credit or a loan until he gets in touch with you and confirms. If you want more insurance and you don't plan to apply for a credit or a loan in the next 3-6 months, you can freeze your file. And this is what does it mean. No loan, no credit can be taken unless there is an action from you to unfreeze your credit file. Identity protection provides the help and support in case you suspect or you find out that your identity was stolen. It can be like attorney, it can be agent that guide you what to do. And it often comes also with some money to cover costs that you may pay to recover your identity. So think identity protection. This step of staying informed is one of the most important one. You need to check the organization that was leaked website, even speak to their support agent. For example, in my case, when the data breach happened, immediately I had access to Equifax credit monitoring for 5 years. And I really appreciate that. And I have also an identity theft protection lifelong, forever. You need to keep informed and also save all the document email that you are receiving from your organization in this event. Many breaches have class action settlements. In our case, it happened 2 or 3 years after. I got $90, but people that have more trouble, that suspect their identity was stolen, they had a compensation up to $1,000. I think in some cases it went up to $50,000. So stay informed and look for compensation. The last one that I will say is be realistic. We are today in a digital world, and technology has been growing so fast that security and safety, we're playing a catch mode. So these breaches, they are serious, but unfortunately, they are common. We're gonna see more. We don't control the data breach when it happens, but we do control how we respond and we protect ourselves and our loved ones. If you have any comment, please let me know how do you find these tips, and if you have any other tip, why don't you share it with us? Thank you.